Is GPU mining worth it in July 2019? So let's mine away. Hello guys, Bitresponder here. Today we're going to look at GPU mining, and today we're going to talk about a couple cards like the RX 570. We're going to look at the 1660 Ti's. We're going to also look at the 1080 Ti. We're also going to look at the Radeon 7. Now, the interesting thing about these, four cards that I have chosen is that all of them were somewhere they were the best of the best cards in terms of ROI time, in terms of profitability, and in terms of mining results. At first, you had the GTX 1080 Ti became the most profitable, one of the best cards back in 2017. And then we transitioned into the RX 580s, 8 gigabytes. We saw a lot of profitability from them, but right now, the RX 580s have fallen behind, and right now most people are buying the RX 570s. So as you can see right here, if we hit calculate, it's making 38 cents on ETH hash, the algorithm. Now, I want to teach you something about eBay, if you're buying used cards, which I suggest so, because you're mining. When you want to buy, a used card, for mining, if you see someone selling like 5 available, other than mining, why would they sell them? So, do not ever buy, anything that is available above 5. Or above like 2. Some people like buy 2 cards per computer, which is fine. 3 is a lot. And the funny thing is, the seller does not accept any returns. I mean, when he does not accept any returns, he has 5 available. He has no legitimacy. As a seller, I hid his information and all of the seller's information throughout this video. You just feel a bit uncomfortable, don't you? So I've chosen this one. He has 2 available. His seller information is not available. 2. He has 2 available, $105 per card, which is fine. He does not accept any returns, but at least you have 2 available. You have free shipping, and it's in the United States, so everything is great and cool. Anyways, $105. That's 278 days, in terms of ROI. Now, the reason why I like the RX 570s is because you see how in the history of GPU mining it keeps transitioning. So when a card is doing really good, you should be actually aware of it. That's why I really love it, because I love the cards that have a lot of risk, a lot of things involved. So as you can see, it's mining only on ETH hash. Now, in the bear market, when Ethereum has gone really down, like below $100, nearly, you saw them, making no profit. Right now, they're making some profit, but the reason why I would never buy an AMD card, whether it's on RX 580, 70, or a Vega 56 or 64, is because they focus on one algorithm at a time. As you can see, ETH hash, if we take, for example, the RX 56, the Vega 56, they focus on Kryptonite R, for example. So these cards only specialize in one, algorithm, or 2 algorithms at most. So that's why I always focus on increasing my Nvidia cards farm, so it's much better. Now, the next card we're going to look at the 1660 Ti. Now, at first when this thing launched, it was one of the most profitable. Like everyone was saying, I'm getting a 1660 and a 1660 Ti. But then after some time now, it's not as profitable as it may seem. It's 54 cents profitable. On Walmart, which is the first time I feature them, they selling it for $270, which is not bad. Is that Canadian dollars or that's US dollars? I'll perceive that's US dollars. Around 540 days now. At first, when this thing launched, the amount of profitability was insane. I mean, I remember when I made videos back in February, March, this card, it was something else. It really delivered. So when you're buying a card, I really want you to focus on the newest in terms of models. So if you have the budget to buy 2 1080 Ti's, maybe focus on getting one 2080 Ti, because now we're moving into the second generation. Right now, everything is changing, especially with the market right now. You have a lot of ASICs, that specialize in different algorithms. For example, ETH hash. I remember we had like ASICs that can mine Ethereum. I'm not sure, I'm not keeping up with the altcoin mining ASICs. You had, ASICs mining Litecoin, of course. You had ASICs mining everything. Monero forked, 4 times before, from actually ASIC mining. So you have to actually, you know, weigh in the risk. So get newer cards, get better cards, and everything will be better. So 540 days. The next card we're going to look at is the all-time best. Now, the reason why I really love, okay, and really appreciate and would really love to add this card into my farm is because if we look at the history of the GTX 1080 Ti, it has been able to mine 3 coins or 4 coins that have been, you know, one of the biggest, one of the most reputable coins. You know, we started with Vertcoin. Okay, it used to mine a huge amount of Vertcoin. You know, we have a friend in the community that had doubled his money with Vertcoin. Now that's not, you know, type of promotion to Vertcoin, but, you know, just saying. Okay, so that's in terms of reputation. Okay, Vertcoin is a big coin. Okay, and then we transitioned to Ravencoin. It used to mine huge amounts of Ravencoin. Especially, I had a friend of mine, okay, in the Discord community who actually solo mined, okay, with GTX 1080 Ti's, okay, and got 5,000 Ravencoins per block. Okay, that was like back in May when it was like starting out and everything. That's before the Binance integration and all that stuff. So, and then we transitioned to Greencoin. Okay, Greencoin had a lot of, you know, type of people, okay, coming around. It was called hype. There was a lot of hype around it. Okay, it increased a lot of value. Some people said it's like the next Bitcoin, which I believe it's not really. And then people transitioned last thing into Beam. So Beam coin right now. So people are mining all that stuff. Okay, Beam is the Equihash, and it's funny enough, last month, okay, in June, you used to mine, okay, Beam, one of the best, you know, cryptocurrencies, more profitable than, you know, Greencoin. So it really changes. Anyways, you know, I found this card. Okay, now he said it's used only for gaming. I think this is a red flag when someone said used only for gaming. They knew the side of mining. But what I really like also 30-day returns. Buyer, you know, pays for return shipping, which is really interesting because if you accept returns, that means, you know, you're much more legitimate, you're much more open, much more transparent. So I really like this. Now in mining, always focus on getting like used cards, not new cards, because new cards are always more, how can I say it, more like costly, more, you know, it's not really efficient. You know, get a used card, run it, you know, for a year or a year and a half, and you'll get a lot of profit, especially when you maintain it really good. Anyways, on the calculator, 500 days. So as you can see, the RX 570, one of the oldest and beaten up cards, okay, right here, okay, remove that. Okay, it's really one of the best. As you can see, in terms of ROI time, now yes, the profitability is different, 39 cents here, and, you know, for example, you know, 91 cents there. But in terms of ROI, you know, most investors always focus on the ROI time, even if it's like one day, okay, getting another cent. For example, you invested a cent and you got another cent, okay, the other day. That's a really good investment, okay, on paper, but of course in real life terms it does not work. Anyways, let's look at the Radeon 7. A lot of people were like complimenting this card. This is one of the best cards, this is the most profitable. Well, you know, I don't like AMD cards, as I said, you know, in terms of mining. Okay, they focus on 1 or 2 algorithms at most. Anyways, I found this on Newegg Business. I don't know, like, I know Newegg, but Newegg Business is like, is it like for huge quantity limits? I'm not sure. Anyways, this sells for $680, 680. Okay, that's 492 days. Now, it's all good and great. Okay, but of course, when we are mining, okay, I always tell everyone, okay, my viewers, to focus on accumulation. So when people tell me, you know, should I start GPU mining or ASIC mining, or what are the risks of GPU mining or ASIC mining, and all these types of questions about both forms of mining, I always say, if you can accumulate more crypto with something, okay, with one of these miners, I would pick an ASIC miner at this point, because it's becoming harder and harder to actually mine with a GPU, especially right now with difficulties rising. Right now, institutional investing entering the space. You're having also more regulators, SEC, and all those, you know, factors that play into this huge, you know, huge circle of cryptocurrency, you know, market. So if I were you, I would focus on accumulation than selling right now. Of of course always focus on long term. So if GPU mining is worth, okay, it's worth if the miner slash trader slash investor is wise, is diligent, and is really focused, other than just selling. Okay, yeah, let me sell, okay, let me pay for the electricity bill right now. You know, I always say, if you're going to actually enter mining, have like an emergency fund. Okay, I don't call it emergency fund, I more call it like a backup, you know, plan, because when you're investing you need some money, okay, and you need money to buy the miner, and you need extra money to pay the bills, because how are you going to profit? You need to actually make more, accumulate more. It's a market, okay, it's just like the stock market, and you know, this is the cryptocurrency market, so it's even worse. So thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys on the next video.